we doing? All right. All right, all right, all right. How are we? It is a new year. How are we doing?
Hi, Beth.
Hi. Same to you. Happy New Year to you. Good.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How is the weather?
Yes. It's pretty warm. Plus 10.
Global warming, isn't it?
It's global warming indeed, yes.
Yes, yes. I heard it's been warm a lot of places.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's come on to our mat.
Okay. Ellie will join shortly.
Okay.
But, you know, she's coming from work.
Okay, good. No problem. Not a problem. Okay. Let's see how we get on. Let's come on to our mat since you and I. In Shavasana it is. Bring the knee towards the chest. And just allow your lower back to rest. It's like almost like a child's pose. Hugging those knees in. Rocking from side to side. Front and back. Just whatever you need to do to get comfortable here. When you have it, take the right leg all the way up. Allowing the left knee to hug in, massaging the lower back. Straighten the left leg. Hug the right knee in. Allowing the left toes to point towards the sky. Check in. Taking a breath in. Straighten both legs. Allow your knee to be straight. You can even bring your hands towards your thigh or towards your shin. But point toes, flex toes, whatever feels comfortable. Take a big breath here. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee. Place your foot on the mat. Reach your hands towards your heels. Middle finger at least touching the heels. Inhale, lift the hip, press the hip to the sky. Noticing your belly, your lower back. Lengthen the spine. Then run your hands underneath you and come into bridge pose. Releasing those big toes on the mat. Pressing the hip towards the sky. Rolling your shoulder, your elbow towards each other. Noticing your breath. Exhale, lower the hip, release the hands. Inhale, hug the knee in towards your chest. Bring your chin towards the knee, like almost like a football. And then press and roll forward and back. Couple of times. Take your time forward and back. We're going to pause in the middle and come into Navasana. And then straighten the legs. You can keep the hands behind the thigh. And if you fall back, that's a good indication to sit a little bit taller. And then reach the hands forward. I want you to observe your breath. So if you're farther to go, you can straighten the legs to the sky a little bit more advanced. Energize through your toes. Allow your facial muscles to relax. If you're falling back again, engage and lift through the sternum as if I'm pulling you towards your toes. Inhale here. Exhale, release the foot on the mat. Straighten your legs. Point your toes to the sky, reach under. Release any tension and release the flesh underneath you. Feel those sitting bones. Hands reach up. And allow yourself to point toes to the sky. Seated staff pose. Take a breath in, reach the hands forward. And allow yourself to lengthen, look forward. Breathe in and come down and fold. So I want you to take your time. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold completely. Noticing your back body, your lower back. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Back of the knee on the mat, that's the indication that you're working on those upper thigh, quads. And then reach the hands forward again, lengthen beyond your toes, reach as if I'm pulling your hands forward and come down again and fold. If you have a strap, you put the strap underneath the ball of your foot and come down and fold. Eventually your thigh meets with your chest and knee, and allow your head to completely relax. Notice your hamstring, your quads. So every time you're lengthening and you're folding completely, you feel a different sensation. Maybe it's your lower back, especially if we're sitting down in the office. Taking a breath here, inhale, lengthen, draw the shoulder away from the ears, fold a little bit more. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Exhale, plant the hands behind you, bend the knee, and inhale, lift the hip up, tabletop position. Push into the thumb and index finger, really warming up your wrists, maybe rocking forward and back. Noticing your breath. Relax the shoulder. Lower your hip again to the mat. Reach the hands forward and lift your legs up. Straight legs or bent knee. And then cross the leg and inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Lengthen and reach the hands forward. Easy forward fold. Just allowing yourself to find that sweet spot. Lengthen the spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, inhale, lengthen more forward and fold. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Exhale, we twist to the right side. Right hand behind you. Left hand on the right knee and twist. Taking a big breath in. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. And we twist to the left side. Right hand on top of the left knee, left hand behind you. Draw the shoulder away from the ears. Sit nice and tall. Just warming up our body for our practice. Inhale, bring the gaze forward, hands reach up. Exhale, bring the hands down on the mat. And then when you have it, inhale, unravel the right leg and take the right leg back like a 90 degrees. And then inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Flex the left foot and then exhale, reach the hands forward. Think about your lizard pose. We're not warmed up here, so just taking your time to just peel your body open. So if you're here and you're feeling comfortable, I want you to walk that right leg back and coming into your classic pigeon pose. Straighten the right leg, making sure the left leg is flexed. Lengthen the spine. If you have it, you can slowly come down to the mat. Bring your forehead on the mat, straighten the right leg. Create more space and let the top of the right leg come to the mat. Noticing your hamstring, your back of the body. Lengthen the spine. Work that breath. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhale, roll over to your left hip. Bring that right leg forward and cross the right leg over left, like in your easy pose. Reach the hands all the way up. Exhale, reach the hands forward and fold. Surrender here. Again, now I want you to come back to your intention and allow yourself to connect with your Ujjayi breath. And noticing any sensation that is rising up for you in this moment in time. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Wiggle your left leg back. Maybe they're coming to 90 degrees. You stay here. Flex the right leg, move the right leg a little bit forward. Reach the hands all the way up. Finding what up feels like. Exhale, fold. So noticing where you are, you can come into the forearm. This is plenty of stretching on the left hip and the right IT band. So breathe here. Let the back of the neck relax. And when you have it, begin to straighten the left leg. Only an option if you feel to come into the classic pigeon. Straighten the left leg and extend that left leg back. Notice it took us a little bit of time here to get you comfortable. Really working with your breath. You can stay in the forearm. If you gain more space, send that left leg a little bit back and allow yourself to maybe lay yourself flatter and flatter on the mat. Work on your breath. Inhalation. Exhalation, you fold. Continue to flex that right leg, finding that mobility on the right ankle. Working with your breath. Inhale, come into the hands. And this time the left knee is going to come onto the mat. We're going to lift that left knee, stretch that left leg back. Push into the hands and send the right leg back. And come into plank. Now, allowing yourself to feel that strength in your core. As you exhale, lower completely on the mat. Inhale, coming into Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, press the hip towards the heels. Child's pose. Inhale, snake your body forward into your upward facing dog. Top of the legs on the mat. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Alright, begin to walk that right leg, bending the right knee, left knee, relaxing the shoulder, lengthen the spine. When you have it, inhale, bend the knee, gaze between the hand, step forward or jump forward into Malasana. Finding your breath and bring the hands in Namaskara. Open the hip. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat. Lift the hip. And then walk your legs together. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Bring the hands on the shin. Open the heart center. Finding that breath, finding the back of the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the head. The hips are reaching towards the sky. Allow yourself to bring that hands underneath your feet or wrap your peace finger around your big toe. Come into Paragustasana, A or B. When you have it, make sure you're including the thumb. The thumb needs love. And then hit the thighs back. Lift the hip to the sky. And relax the head. Noticing how you're feeling here. Straighten the legs a little bit more. Rock yourself a little bit forward. Inhale, release the hands and reach the hands forward, maybe shin or earth. Exhale, completely fold. Now, inhale, stagger and bend the right leg and take the left hand to the sky. Notice your back body, notice your left foot, left leg is straight. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale, left hand down, bend the left leg. And then straighten the right leg. Feel that right hamstring. Notice your lower back is flat. Take the right hand all the way to the sky. Breathe into it and breathe out. Now inhale, release the right hand on the mat. Inhale, reach the hands all the way to the sky. Straighten the leg and then bring the hands in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. Inhale, send the right hand forward, left hand back, but the hips are facing forward. Mountain twist, as if you're on a mountain and you're twisting. Relax your shoulder and bring that left hand, circle the left hand all the way up, right hand down. Really working on that shoulder mobility. Left hand reaches back, palm facing the earth. The right hip swivel all the way to the left side. Noticing the space in the left rib cage. I want you to connect to that breath. Legs are straight, big toes on the mat if you can. And slowly circle that left hand forward, come into mountain pose, and extend the right hand back, mountain twist on this side. Keep the legs straight and then keep the shoulders as if you're pressing the shoulders away from the ears. Landing softly and open the heart center. When you have it, breathe in, breathe out. The right hand is going to circle and go over to the left. The left hand is going to come down. Push the left hip all the way to the right and allow yourself to open through that right rib cage. Inhale, circle the hands left and right, right and left, just making that big circle movement, releasing any tension on the shoulder. One more like that. Reach the hands all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands behind you. Draw the shoulder away from the interlace the hand. Open the heart. Press the hip forward. Open the heart center. Look back if you can. Or look towards the sky. Exhale. Draw the knuckles softer on the knee forward and fold. Relax the head. Feel that goodness in the body. More you bend the knee, more you draw the knuckles forward. More you straighten the knee, more you relax the back of the head. Breathe in, exaggerate that breath and fill up, and then exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hit those thighs back and fold. Now, slowly and mindfully draw the knuckles back and lift yourself up into mountain pose. Tadasana. Allow yourself to bring that intention within. Big toes are touching. Bend the knee, chair pose. Finding that chair, sitting a little bit lower into an imaginary chair. Interlace the hand overhead. Release the index finger and wrap your thumb around and allow that bicep to hug the ears. When you are ready, inhale, take the right leg back, straighten the left leg, warrior three. Charging into that warrior three, extending the right leg back, either point toes or flex toes. Exhale, bring the hands on the mat, take it into standing split. Open and straighten the right leg. Wherever you are, allow yourself to breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift the right leg a little bit higher, straighten the left. Exhale, you're going to reach that right leg back. Inhale, rise up into your high lunge, crescent lunge. Open the heart, bend the left leg, square the hip. Exhale, hands in Namaskara. Breathe into it. Right elbow outside of the left knee. Come with it and twist. Push that left leg back and sink in a little bit more into that left knee. Open the heart. Draw the shoulder away from the ears. Option to bring the right hand down. Then inhale, take the left hand forward. palm facing the earth. A little bit challenging here, my friends. Relax the shoulder, draw that belly in and up. Push into the right hand on the mat or block, or you're still in the twisted chair, a twisted crescent lunge. Lengthen the spine. The same way we went in, inhale, rise up into your high lunge. Exhale the hands to the mat and take the left leg back into our second downward facing dog. My apologies. Lengthen the spine. Inhale forward into your plank. Push into those thumb and index finger. Lean forward, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Top of the legs on the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent work. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen again. Push into those thumb and index finger. Look towards your knee. Bend the knee. Gaze between the hand. Step forward or jump forward, top of the mat. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, flat back, hands on the shin. Exhale, fold completely and let it go. Inhale, bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Noticing your breath, big toes are touching. Belly in, sitting down into that imaginary chair. Inhale, find that length. Bring the hands alongside the body and circle the hands all the way up and straighten the legs. Mountain pose. Hands in front of the chest in prayer. Noticing the warmth you're creating here. Continue to breathe in and out. Now inhale, reach the hands alongside the ears, palm facing each other. Bend the knee, chair pose. Finding that chair, finding that length. Interlace the hand overhead. Release the index finger. Wrap your thumb around. One time, change your thumb around. Sit down, find that back. Back is flat. Tuck the tailbone under. Knees hugging each other. Push into the right leg. Right leg become your standing leg. And then when you have it, take the left leg back. Warrior 3. Finding that shoulder. Finding that strength. And if you fall, don't forget you can touch down and come back up. It is not what happens to us. It's how we deal to what happened to us. Use that lemon and make a great lemonade. Lengthen the spine and smile as you fall or as you come into it. Push and lengthen. Strong mind, strong body. Left leg comes down. Like nothing happened, inhale, charge into your crescent lunge, high lunge. I'm a fighter, you are a fighter, I'm stronger. Open the heart. Breathe into that back leg. Lengthen the spine, you can look up, you can look forward. Hands in Namaskara, prayer position. And we turn our torso towards the right side. Left elbow outside of the right knee and twist. Noticing where you are, you can continue staying in the twist. You can bring that left hand down, right hand palm facing the earth, and breathe into it. Push that left leg back. Extend the right hand forward and notice where you are. More you lengthen, more you breathe, more you come down and fold. Inhale, same way you went in, rise back up, high lunge. Belly pose in, exhale, your standing split. Frame the front foot and inhale, lift that left foot all the way up. How is it on the second side? Continue to lift, continue to straighten the right leg. Relax the back of the neck, strong mind, strong body. Strong body, strong mind. Yes, breathe into it. Breathe out. Again, inhale, lift that left leg a little higher, straighten the right leg, feel your glutes. Exhale the left leg back. Right leg back. Downward dog like nothing happened, and with a smile. Even as you make your lemonade, make it with joy. Even if you only have lemonade, it's okay. Inhale forward into plank. Finding breath. If you only made lemons, if you only had lemons and you made lemonade, you get excited because you know what you use that lemonade for. It was breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Lower down, yogi push up, elbow, hug the rib cage completely on the mat. Inhale, cobra. You operate from a place of abundance rather than a place of lack. Yes, it's the new year. Yes, we're all into it now. Allow yourself to continue to find that abundance mind and then press back to your downward facing dog. Excellent work. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, press those heels back, straighten the arms. Bend the knee, gaze between the hands, step forward, jump forward into your top of the mat, lengthen the back body. Hands can come in the shin, or you can stay on the floor. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the head and shoulder. You are doing great. Greatness is what happens to us when we show up. When we show up with our authentic self. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. No matter how challenging it is, you are still here. You are still moving and breathing. Not only it shows strength, it shows resilience. It shows that you're willing to meet yourself in your true self. Take a breath, inhale, straighten the right leg, lift the right leg and straighten the left leg. The left hand comes to your left hip. Peace finger reaches towards your right big toe. And then find that breath, lift the knee, noticing when we did this in the beginning, and straighten the right leg towards the front. Try to pull your body up. The left hand goes back, and you find yourself in this mountain. As you lift that left hand back, draw the belly in and draw the right shoulder in. I want you to switch hand. The left hand catches the right toes and the right hand goes back. Any difference? Really working with the sensation here and find your balance. Like I said, if you fall, make a lemonade with it. Relax that right shoulder. Breathe into it and breathe out. Now bring that right leg towards the perineum for tree pose. Reach the hands all the way to the sky. Allow your shoulders to breathe. I like to do head. I like to sing it in French, believe it or not, because I can't sing the English version. Tête, épaules, jumeaux, bien, yeah? So allow yourself to just play here, allowing your shoulders to relax. This is not time to buckle those shoulders. All right, take a breath here. Inhale, exhale, and then bend the right leg and catch the instep of the right leg. Take the left hand to the sky, straighten the left leg. You can stay here working on your balance. You can dance because we've been through so many places and dancing is our joy. Dance has so many things are moving and wobbling and wibbling. So allow yourself to find that stillness, that drishti. Feel free to use a wall or block. Lengthen, breathe in, breathe out, kick and lift. Bring the right leg quietly to meet with the left, chair pose. Great work. Hands in namaskara. Right elbow outside of the left, thumb to sternum, start here. Here is option 1, option 2, right hand down, left hand up. Open the heart. Remember your smile. No matter how much lemon you have or how much lemonade you made, your smile radiates that light within. That grateful heart. Find your breath. Inhale, come back into chair on this side. And rise up, mountain pose. Still standing. No matter what is thrown at you, you must stand. Not even you should stand, you must stand. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Find your breath, hands in Namaskara. And then bring the left elbow outside of the right. When you have it, maybe it's an option, left hand down, right hand reach up. Sit a little bit lower, feel those lower back. Back is flat. Belly pulled in towards the spine. Inhale, strong legs, sit a little bit lower. Inhale, rise, chair pose. Mountain pose. Find that length. Inhale, bend the left leg. Notice your breath. Reach down with the left peace finger, crouch your left big toe. Hug in. Allow that knee to open. Take a breath. Inhale. Straighten the left leg, maybe a bent knee. Take the right hand back. There's lots of cars moving, so I am also staring outside. So find the drishti. Drishti is stillness. And continue to straighten the right leg. That's the beauty. Inhale, right hand comes towards the left toes. And you're going to exchange. The left hand goes back. And a little bit more twist here. Straighten the left leg. Again, the drishti is important. And your smile is amazing. Amazing grace, how good you are. So allow yourself to open the chest. Breathe into that back leg. And bring the left leg in towards the perineum for your lovely tree. Bring the hands mimicking the flower lotus. It signifies purity because not only the lotus also has gone through transformation to look amazing. Allow your shoulders to relax. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the left leg. Catch the instep of that left leg. You can stay here with the right hand on the right hip or right hand alongside the ears. Take a breather here and dance. So feel free to use a wall if you are cramping or any modification, or reach the right hand forward. I usually don't teach with a prop, but sometimes we need it. We need that spatula to stir the lemonade even when you're cramping. All right, take a breath here. Inhale, lengthen, kick up, lift up. Exhale, bring the left leg to meet with the right. Chair pose, rise up, mountain pose. All right, take a breath. Inhale in your mountain and bend the knee again. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bring the hands in Namaskara, right elbow outside of the left, right hand down, left hand up. So we've been on that two option, Namaskara and the right hand down. I want us to take it into a balancing pose. Bend the knee and the heels will lift. We've been practicing Bakasana. So this is a side crow, so I'm on my side. That way I have a little bit more space. You're going to bring the temple, the side of your head on the mat, and then lift the right leg up. For those of you that are afraid, a fallen angel. Or you can simply lift your head and look forward. Side crow. So I demonstrated fallen angel and side crow. Again, try to hold. Use your hands as your new legs, keeping you off the mat. Lower down and straighten your legs. Forward fold. Just relax the head. Sway from side to side and breathe in. The great thing is that we have two sides. All right, I'll swivel around to show you on this side. Bend the knee. So we went into chair. You can continue twisting as such, or as such, option A and B. Option C and option D is you stack your hands on the side, elbow is bent towards your right hip. You can bring the side of your head on the mat, and then this is called falling angel. You activate your foot and your left foot. A little bit more challenging as opposed to stacking the foot and then lift the side of that head off the mat and balance. Again, like I said, if you fall, I want you to laugh and come back to it. A little bit challenging because you're balancing your whole body, your whole weight on your hands. So you start to grapple the mat. Hold one more time, breathe, lower down, come into your forward fold, top of the mat. Clasp opposite elbow, breathe into it. Shake the head yes and no. And relax the face. We haven't started. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Plant the hands on the mat, step or jump back. Chaturanga, Dandasana. Lower completely on the mat. Upward facing dog. Finding that breath. Downward facing dog. So after all, it's a power yoga. Take a breath in. Bend the knee, gaze between the hands. Step forward or jump forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Finding that breath. Now, arms reach back behind you. Lift that left foot. And you only balancing on the right foot. That's how strong we are. And then when you have it, I want you to hit that left leg back. Airplane pose. Allowing yourself to travel in the 2024. Allowing yourself to be like butterfly. Fly and be happy. Each day I give myself a vacation. My vacation is that meditation. Every single morning I get excited about what my day have. And then bend the right leg lower down. Warrior one, that was a little bit fast. Hands reach up. Square the hip. Breathe in. From here, straighten the right leg. Find that length. Bring the left hand on the left hip. Cha-cha that right hip. And take the right hand down into your Trikonasana. Triangle pose. I want you to smile because it's a new year. Whatever we get in this new year is what is actually aligned for us. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale, soften your toes. If you're sliding, please make sure you're comfortable. Open that right hip. When you have it, the left hand is going to come down, frame the front foot, and hop your left leg in 1 or 2 steps until your left toes are pointing forward for pyramid pose. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. An option to reach your hands towards your left thigh. This is an indication that you can balance, not anything else. Really straighten that right leg, pulling the belly in and releasing. Yes, yes, yes. There's a lot of yeses. Affirming, don't underestimate the fall. The fall is real. When you fall, it's okay. It's what happens after the fall. It's whether you quit or whether you keep steadfast in that fall. Find your breath, inhale. Exhale. Frame that front foot, release the hands, and then lift the left leg to the sky. Standing split. Breathe into it, breathe out. Bring the left leg to meet with the right. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Finding that breath, inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Finding that lightness in the mountain. Taking a breather here. A breather out. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, bend the knee, chair pose. Now, we're going to balance on the left by lifting that right leg up. Maybe dangle, dangle, dangle. Finding that shoulder away from the ears. When we have it, we're going to reach the hands alongside our back body. And we're going to fly, 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 fly. Be like the bird, chopping and chanting. As you straighten the left leg, lean more forward, airplane pose. Breathe out. Lengthen, belly in, rib cage in. Back of the neck is long. Straighten that left foot, right foot. And then bring the right leg 45 degrees on the mat. Bend the left leg, warrior one. Open the heart. Relax the shoulder. Right outer edge on the mat, left heel on the mat. Straighten the left leg. Right hand, right hip. And then turn around. The left hand reaches towards the left toes intentionally. And then open the right hand to the sky. Triangle pose. If you, again, slippery, make sure you're comfortable. Finding that breath, I'm sliding and slipping. Open the heart. Left leg straight, not locked. Left knee is not locked. Open that right hip. Breathe into it. Breathe out. Again, inhale, find that length. Exhale. We're going to circle that left hand, soft left knee, and frame the front foot. One hop, two hop. Right toes pointing forward. Make sure you're comfortable. As if you're on a railroad track. Find that length, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, fold completely. Notice the back of the body. Notice the buttocks. Lengthen the spine. Feel those glutes. They're working for you. You're not working for those glutes. Take a big breath in. Straighten the left leg. And then reach your hands towards the right thigh or the hamstring. Or the calf rather. And then relax the head. Instead of gripping your toes, engage your core. Breathe into it. Breathe out. Straighten the left and straighten the right. You got it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Frame the front foot. Push into that left leg. And then lift the right leg to the sky. Standing split. Notice your breath. See whether you can release the head and lift the right leg a little bit more. And then bring the right leg to meet with the left. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Belly in towards the spine. Tailbone reaching towards the imaginary chair. Hands alongside the ears. Press yourself up, mountain pose. Circle the hands all the way up. Look towards your thumb. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, flat back. Bend the knee, plant the hands on the mat, step or jump back. Chaturanga, lower completely on the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Breathe into it. Downward facing dog. Alright, inhale, lift the right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Push into that right hand and left hand. Taking a breath here. Exhale, straighten the right leg. You can even place your foot on the wall if you have wall. If not, lift and point toes. Bring that right knee, right elbow. Right knee, left elbow. And then take the right leg top of the mat. And rise up, high lunge, crescent lunge. Sink in. Maybe take it into a back bend. Exhale, lizard pose. Walk your right leg to the outer edge of the mat. Reach your hands forward and forearm on the mat. For some of you, it's your first time seeing me this year. For some of you, it's not. Push the forearm on the mat. It depends on how you count the year. For me, each day is a new year. So find that breath, lengthen the spine, and relax the shoulder. Take a big breath, inhale, lengthen that back leg. Exhale, come into the hands. Pivot the left leg 60 degrees and take the left hand towards the front. Extended side angle. Breathe out, in and out. So make sure you're not slipping and sliding. And when you have it, the left hand is going to pull you up into your warrior two. 3 foot apart, 1 meter. Relax your shoulder. Breathe in, draw the rib cage in. Left hand down, peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Open. Take a breath here. Lengthen the spine. Shoulder away from the ears. Come back, warrior two. Breathe in. Breathe out. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. And take the right leg back. Downward facing dog. Hitting that dog back. And then forward into your plank. Spread those fingers. Prepare yourself. 2 push-up. Lower down. 1. Inhale up. Lower down. 2. Hold 2. Breathe in and lower completely on the mat. Cobra, elbow is bent. Or upward facing dog. Just listen to your body. Exhale, top toes under. Return back to plank. Side plank on the right side. Lift the left hand up. You're doing great. Take a breath here. Inhale. Push into that right hand. Find length. Create space. Left hand down. Left side. Side plank. Really working with your breath. Engaging that side oblique. Right hand down. Plank. Yogi push up. Upward facing. Downward facing. The great thing is we have the left side to do. Walk those dog out if you need to. Maybe they are walking on the Billy Goat Trail. Finding your dog is chasing the goat or the goat is chasing the dog. What a beautiful scene. Inhale, lift the left foot off the mat. Now bend the knee, open the hip. More push into those hands. And then kick the left leg up to the sky. You got it. Breathe into it. Breathe out. Exhale the left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, left leg reach high. Left knee to the right elbow. Left leg reach high. Left knee towards the forehead. And bring it in between the hand. Rise up high lunge, crescent lunge. Take a back bend if you have it. Open the heart. The anahata. Square the hip, bend the left leg. Breath in and out. Shoulder away from the ears. Exhale. Reaching that left hand forward and down. And then walk the left leg out towards the outer edge of that mat. Lengthen the spine like the lizard. You bring your forearm on the mat. Start to work on your breath. If you've lost your breath, start to hit that right leg back, creating more space. Each breath, you go within and allow yourself to feel the sensation of your flow, of this power yoga flow. Just allow it And igniting your breath and releasing. Inhale, come back into the hand. The left knee is bent 90 degrees. Pivot the right leg 60 degrees. Extended side angle. The right hand reaches forward. Palm facing the earth. Left heel is on the mat. Use the left elbow, open the hip. Breathe into it and breathe out. More you reach, more you extend. And take your time and find that right foot and come into warrior 2. 3 foot apart, 1 meter. Belly pulls in, ribcage in, gaze is at the middle finger. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Gaze is up or forward and allow. Breathe into it. Breathe out. Come back into the warrior 2. Extending, relaxing the shoulder. Take a breath here. Cartwheel the hands to the mat. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, take the left leg back. Downward facing dog. Just take your time. Inhale here, push into the thumb and index finger. Exhale, come forward into plank. 3 push up. Here we go, lower down. 1. Inhale up. 2. Inhale up. 3. Lower completely on the mat. Upward facing dog or cobra. Finding that breath. Press back into your downward facing dog. Excellent work. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back into that lovely plank. And then roll over to the left side, side plank. This time an option to lift that right leg up into tree. You can take it into baby tree. Or you can bring that right leg and bind. Wherever you are, just listen to your body, not the ego. Noticing your right hip opening, whether you're in tree or you're binded. And allow your right hand to come back down. Right leg release, plank, yogi push up. Upward facing. And we enjoy a dolphin pose. Forearm on the mat. Allowing those thighs to hit back. Releasing any tension on the shoulder. And breathe in. Inhale, energize and come back into the hands. Side plank on the right side. That's the lovely part. Stacking the left hip on left leg on top of the right. You can take it into baby tree. Above the knee, below the knee. Lift that left hand to the sky. Open. Don't forget your smile. Lift that right hip. You can bind as well. Just let yourself express your own expression of this moment in time. Exhale, the left hand comes down and come into your plank. Lengthen the spine and bring your forearm on the mat. We're going to do this a little bit, couple of times. Make sure you're not slipping and sliding forward into your plank. Yogi push up. Upward facing. Come back into your downward facing and bring your forearm on the mat. Inhale, charge back in, plank. Yogi push up. Upward facing. And we release the knee on the mat and bring the right hand underneath the left armpit, right shoulder on the mat. And then release the left hand to the right hand. Just stretch out. You can decide to lift the left knee, noticing which pose you're going for, where you're comfortable. You can also straighten the left leg, really giving that shoulder some love. Exhale if you have the left knee. Up or down, just bring it down. Stretch the left hand forward, coming to the forearm, and we're going to lift into the hands, cat and cow. Couple of these just to release any tension and begin to quiet the breath and slow down the Ujjayi breath, returning to your organic, and slow down the heart rate. When you have it, find stillness. The left hand over to the right side. The right hand comes on top of the left, stretching out the shoulder. You can lift the right knee. You can take the right leg out. Just getting a nice stretch. Again, like I said, if you fall, what's wrong with falling? Falling is actually a great idea to fall. Because then guess what? You know how to fall. All right, right knee comes down if it's up. And come back into child's pose for a moment. Audible breath. Inhale. Exhale. So you can lay down. Asana simply means yoga pose. So you have the option to lay flat on the mat. If you're craving for more, like an inversion, like a typical inversion, a shoulder stand, a head stand, a chin stand, a head stand, yeah? You can just stay in the headstand or chin stand throughout a little bit of the Shavasana. If you really need that Shavasana, you have the option to lay down. If you like to sit down in easy pose and just rest the eyes, by all means, all right? I'm just going to do one pose. I know the time is of the essence. It's the headstand, okay? You can use a wall. You can put your legs just against the wall. Also restorative. All right, you listen to your body. The benefit of the inversion, not only that you begin to feel a world that is inverted, but it's also perspective, because you relax your legs up in the space and you are able to engage the strength. Not only is it a great way to flush out the toxins in the body, whichever one that you have taken, make sure you take a child's pose. All right. If you're laying down, continue laying down. Whichever pose you have taken as your final relaxation, it's important to stay there. You can also sit down, like I like to call it. It's like a vacation from the real world. Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavatu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Wherever you are, join me to a comfortable seat of your choice. Palm open, not only an indication to receive the fruit of your practice, but to connect back to your authentic self. Bring the hands in reverence to honor yourself for showing up. This divine self, your divine self, your authentic being, your mind, soul, and spirit, affirming, I am strong, I am enough, I live in abundance. Just the air that we breathe in is just plentiful. Honoring the founders of yoga for all they have taught us and continue to teach us. The light that resides in each and every one of us. I see your light. Shine bright. Shine bright. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. As you bring your thumb towards the third eyes, may I see the truth. May I speak the truth. May I be kind to others. May I be loving to others as I'm loving to myself. Namaste. All right. I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed teaching. Hopefully, I haven't scared you off. It's still January. I am pleased to be back here with my yoga family, my yoga tribe. And Happy New Year once again.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Say a few words.
Happy New Year to you, Beth.
Oh, good to see you, Ili. How are you?
Good to see you. I'm okay, thank
Good.
you. How are you?
I am great. Thank you so much.
So great to see you, Beth.
Yes. How are you feeling? Was it good? I was sweating. Good.
Me too.
All right, good. Drink some water, hydrate, a cup of tea, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Love
Beth.
you both.
Thank you.
All right.
Great.
Be well.
Bye.
Bye for now. All right, guys, if you like that practice as much as I enjoy teaching it, subscribe, like, share, and become part of the Home Green Wellness. What did you like about it? I think I like the bird of the fallen angel. What pose called to you? What pose was new to you? Let me know how you get on. Your comments lets me know that you're enjoying this. Subscribe. More than 50% of you that watch my channel are not subscribed. It costs nothing to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe. Let me know how you getting on. Where are you watching me from? I am streaming here from Hawaii. I will see all of you soon in the next one. Be well. And if I haven't said Happy New Year to you, Happy New Year from me to you. Wishing you great happiness. May all your dreams come true. And great health. I will see all of you in the next one. See you back here soon.